My name is Dan Kalik. I'm the Chief of Staff here at J Street, a pro-Israel, pro-peace organization. We work to advocate for a more diplomatic U.S. foreign policy in the Middle East for a two-state resolution to the Israeli-Palestinian conflict. There's a lot of distrust on both sides. If you ask the Israelis what's the problem, they say the Palestinians aren't a real partner for peace. And if you ask the Palestinians what's the problem, they say, yeah, I want it, but the Israelis are not a partner. And I think J Street, as American Jews with deep ties to Israel, we like to focus on what us and our cousins in Israel can do to help bring things closer, not further apart. Obviously, the expansion of settlements is not helpful in changing facts on the ground and making it more difficult to see how a two-state solution could happen. But there's also things the Palestinians can do to show that they're serious, to really clamp down on some of the incitement and continue their security cooperation to help bring the process along as well. So we're hoping to see both sides really take more leadership and for the U.S. to help bring them along as well. When you have two sides that are not friends, and that's why they need to make peace, it's very difficult for them to get over some of these obstacles, and having a third party, whether it's the United States or others in the international community, help is really a clear priority. I think with the U.S., because of its unique relationship and friendship with the state of Israel, it can come and guarantee Israel's security will be looked out for in this deal. And I think the U.S. needs to work in a larger regional context with some of the Arab countries, with the international community to help bridge these divides and get to a resolution that helps preserve Israel's Jewish and democratic character and security throughout the region. We did recently say that Donald Trump is really unfit to be president. I think the fear-mongering, the demagoguery, the anti-Muslim and immigrant rhetoric that came out of him is just really out of line with our Jewish values, our values as progressives. Ted Cruz and John Kasich, who recently made speeches at the AIPAC conference that really fell in what I would consider an old playbook, where you try to stake out the most hawkish positions possible in terms of what it means to be pro-Israel. For J Street and our members, we understand that being pro-Israel doesn't mean being anti-Arab or anti-Palestinian or anti-Persian. Bernie Sanders gave a speech in Utah this week, starting his speech first and foremost by laying out the need for a two-state solution and the role that the U.S. can play. Hillary Clinton also laid out some of the same vision. She put it a little bit later in her remarks, and so I think there's a slight difference in emphasis and tone, but when it comes to the substance of the issues, not much contrast there as compared to what we're seeing come out of the mouths of Ted Cruz and Donald Trump. Please go to jstreet.org and check us out and learn more about the work we're doing.